My days, this is so tough. Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Twan. I'm back with another video. So as you heard in the preview, in this video I'm gonna show y'all how to make some dark R&B type of beats for like PartyNextDoor, Black, or even like Bryson Tiller. Now real quick before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Join the community and the family that we're building on this channel, and let's get straight to it. Okay, so firstly I picked this one shot from the Cryptic one shot kit. And I simply went ahead and laid this very simple chord progression. So to that I added some effects. I added a pitch wheel to pitch it up one whole octave. I added a halftime and then an EQ cutting some highs and some lows. Here's what it sounds like now. So that was kind of like an ambient sound. Now I wanted to get some keys down. So I went in one of the Coupe de Truth one-shot kits and I picked this Sign one-shot. And I went ahead and basically copied and pasted the same chords. But there was a lot of low end, so I added an EQ getting rid of all that unnecessary low end. So here's what it sounds like now. Next up, I went in the Cryptic one-shot kit again and I picked this synth. So again, exactly same thing here. I copied and pasted the same MIDI. Now for this one, there was a bit too much high end, so I added this EQ getting rid of all the unnecessary high end. And so here's what all of the keys sound like together. Next up, I needed a vocal, so I went to the CD MP3 vocal sample kit, and I found this really cool vocal chop that I pitched up 300 cents just so that it fits the key that I was working with. So it sounds like this. Saw you in the club and you just looked the other way. I saw you in the club and you just looked the other way. So to that I added some effects. I added a little alto boy that's basically doing nothing. I could take it off and it's the same thing. I added a noise suppressor just to kind of get rid of some high end, but I turned the mix down. Again, this is kind of unnecessary, but it's just doing a bit of like cutting some of the high end. Then I added this bandpass narrow EQ, getting rid of some of the highs and some lows to kind of keep that underwater type of feel. And then I added this Abbey Road Chambers reverb from Waves with this dirty vocal preset. This is basically like a room reverb just to make it sound really cool. I like to use room reverbs, especially this Waves Abbey Road Chambers reverb. I think it's really cool. I really like to use it on vocals especially. And finally, I turned this stereo separation knob 50% mono. Another good tip I've noticed, like Nami and Coupe de Truth, they keep a lot of like their vocals in mono. I don't know, it's something that I've noticed that they kind of do, and I really like the sound of it. So here's what it sounds like with the effects. So with the vocal and the keys, here's what it sounds like. Then I went in the Layers toolkit from Loner and I picked this percussion loop. And then I wanted to add a counter melody for a beat part without the vocals. So I went in this Honey Ghost Mode preset in Arcade and I played this F5 right here, which sounds really cool. So to that I added a few effects. I added this reverb intensity from Arturia with the Lo-Fi Room preset, a phaser Bitron from Arturia again with this drums fast modulation preset. I turned the mix down to around 30%. I added an effect rack with the octave down reverse preset where I turned the mix down again to around like 20%. And since this preset added a lot of low end, I wanted to kind of get rid of the unnecessary low end with an EQ, so I took it out. Here's what it sounds like. And finally, I wanted to add a bass line, so I actually layered two basses together. I know that's not something typical producers do, but hey, as long as it sounds good. So I layered this one-shot bass and this bass from the Mini V3 from Arturia. It's called the Plug Square bass. And yeah, here's basically what the pattern sounds like. So I ran it through a few effects. I added this reels with the pin preset. I added a decapitator just to kind of boost the low end and add some drive and make it a bit more like gritty. And then an EQ getting rid of all of the highs, and here's what it sounds like. So yeah, then basically I just arranged it, took some parts out, took some of the high elements out and some of the low elements out to add a bit more variation. Then I added these final effects. I added a good Hertz wow control with a good cassette preset. I just wanted to add a bit of coloring and a bit of detune. A J37 with this aquarium preset, turning the mix down to around 10%. And then finally a pre-chop compressor doing a bit of negative compression just to kind of glue everything together. And then finally I added a pitch wheel, pitching it up one semitone, and here's what the final sample sounds like. So now let's get onto the drums. So the drums are actually kind of full, but I'm just gonna speed run through them. Here's what the percussion pattern sounds like. And then I added the kicks and the bass. So yeah guys, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to let me know what you guys would want to see me do in the next videos in the comments down below. That's it for me today. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.